Hey, false enthusiasm. Yeah, it's the ilk. Okay, and we're not doing that. So yeah, this is this is a stream that's going to exist. I have been staring at Homestar's brain pulsating for a while here and noticing that there's like cracks in the same place on all these tombstones. Totally unrealistic. But anyway, so yeah, we're getting into the 2008 material here. And before we actually do that, I did want to start off with all of the DVDs that we've skipped, plus one that's going to be coming up later. Because in total, there's 6 Strong Betty Mail DVDs. I've covered 4 of them, and there's 3 Everything Else DVDs, and I've only covered 1 of those. So we're starting off with Everything Else Volume 2 here. And I'll just kind of go through these in the order that they are on the chart, even though I don't think there's any rhyme or reason to any of it. And because tomorrow is election day, I did everyone a favor and preloaded every one of these videos just to make sure we weren't going to get bombarded with political ads. So we should be good. So yeah, this is the mandatory just FBI screen for this one. I don't know why I include these, but I figure why not.
Hey, look! Somebody wrote some dope rhymes on this flashy wall here. Federal law provides serial penalties. Unauthorized. You can't...
Okay. I suppose this might be the downside of preloading all these. Are we gonna work? Are we gonna work?
You can't handle me. Videotapes are not discotapes.
I don't know if it's because I preloaded them all. It probably is. You know what? When I loaded them before, I didn't get any ads, so I'm gonna hope for the best on this one, and I'm just gonna close all these extra tabs in hope that like fixes it. So let's try this one again. I want to hear his terrible rap.
I'm out.
I think I went a little bit too far. Whatever. I'm in incognito mode. I don't think there's a way to
too long.
wait.
I'm going to try some of these delicious menu items. Ew, the bonus stuff is a little stringy, and I think the big tunes have torn.
Anyway, yeah, let me go back and hear the terrible rap. We missed it, and it might have been glorious, but no, I'm using incognito so that I don't have like weird recommendations off of things that I watch show up on here and have people question my tastes.
On this flashy wall here. Federal law provides serial penalties. Unauthorized. You can't handle me. Videotapes are not discotapes. FBI, come and snatch up your papes. I want to. And I'm out.
All right. Anyway, moving on. So here's one that I've alluded to a couple times. This is Why Come Only One Girl? It answers the oft-asked question, why come only one girl?
The marzipan says,
I'm the only girl.
The only girl, indeed. But that wasn't always the intention. Just how close did the Homestar Runner universe come to gaining a second female character? Join me on my magical flying peanut butter powered sleigh and we'll take a journey through the past to discover why come only one girl? In the year 2000, the closest thing to another female character could be found in one of the backgrounds for the Dancin' Bubs game. This is Champeen. Originally intended to be the female equivalent of Homestar Runner, Champeen would never make it out of this background. Nor would the Weasley know-it-all homeschool winner. Boy, I'd like to clean his clock. The next attempt at bringing a new girl into the fold would be this adorable little angel thing, Preshy. Along with her brother Rafferty, Preshy was going to be introduced in the unfinished cartoon, Those Darn Cousins.
Hiya, Homestar. What you doing?
None of your business, stupid.
Humph.
Oh, wait, I mean waiting for my cousins to get here. I'm sorry, I always get those two things mixed up.
Hello, Uncle Homestar. Hi, Uncle Homestar. Hi, Ginger.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
guys.
How was your flight?
There's a pussy on your head. Uncle Homestar, are you scared?
Yeah, a little.
What's this thing? What does this do?
I think that's obvious.
I'm gonna bonk you, Homestar. Are we gonna have a band, Homestar?
Sure, Rafferty. I'll be lead guitar.
I love you, Homestar.
I have a hard time believing that.
I screamed a lot of times.
Nice walk, kid.
Yeah, I think I can
The
see why that
cartoon
one
was
got
abandoned
dropped.
in favor of, oh, I don't know, a second batch of fortune cookies or something equally hilarious. With the invention of the Teen Girl Squad more than a year away, things were looking dire for the lady types in Homestar Runnerland. So began a concerted effort to create a new female character and put her in a cartoon. But there were many questions. What should she look like? Should she be at all human? Should she have cloven feet or hands? If she were to wear a burlap sack, should it say potatoes, potate, or simply have a picture of a potato on it? And what would she be called? Buttershine? Poor Baby? Sister Sue? Elk Foot? What would she sound like? Can Melissa do a different voice?
I'm not Marzipan.
That answers that question. Finally, this corn dog, cotton candy looking lady was settled on as the design, though it's unclear what name was chosen for her. I'm hoping it was the Hurricane. She even made it off the sketchbook and into Flash. She was placed in this scene, prepped for animation, and then a new Legend of Zelda game probably came out and she was never heard from again. Why, Ganondorf? Why? Since it seems increasingly unlikely that we'll see another girl character in our lifetime, we can only imagine what it would be like if any of these gals showed up in a Homestar Runner cartoon.
My style. Oh. My types. Ah. My stuff. Oh. The cheat. Oh.
Oh, that's rich. Bye now.
That was a very weird framing device. I vaguely remember the peanut butter powered sled being mentioned like 3 minutes ago, and that was it. So anyway, I kind of like this look into the history here. I don't so much care for those darn cousins, which then refer to him as an uncle, even though they're supposed to be cousins. I don't really get that much, but okay. But yeah, I don't know. It's I can see that an attempt was made, but I guess they just couldn't find a good design to settle on, and then just kind of abandoned it. So, oh well, things worked out as they were. No, this one's not on the website. This is still DVD only, and I kind of mentioned earlier on, like way back in the first stream, that there were some potential legal issues with this, and how it got turned into the Who Said What Now thing. And that's probably why they're kind of trying to bury this one. So I will draw as much attention to it as possible. Anyway, next thing on here, we've got the King of Town and Yello Dello DVDs had storyboards in them, and the DVD release of the DVDs have, like, narration over these. So we're going to watch them, because it's a thing that exists.
What do you think of that, Mike? Pling! So these are the storyboards for the King of Town cartoon that you did, Matt. You probably drew them at work, didn't you?
I bet I did, Mike. Don't tell anybody about that.
That's pretty accurate. We did a pretty good job of depicting that.
Yeah. Do hoo-hoo. That's accurate. Look at that. That top dragon has some kind of a nose or a big wart on the top of his head. Homestar says, sure, with a giant mouth. He doesn't do that in the final cartoon.
No.
So we used to storyboard stuff.
The Pooh Smith, Mike. Not Pooh. I corrected it and wanted it to be Pooh Smith instead.
But then we went back to the Poop Smith.
The chef's cook. That's a typo. The king's cook.
But it's funnier as the chef's cook.
It
I thought it
is.
was you being funnier, not you being a typo.
Look, straight-faced Homestar. It's a head-on collision with him.
You like those sheep.
Yeah, there's really no point to these. They're so not detailed that there's no point in me even having
Back in the
drawn
day,
these.
we used to think we needed to draw storyboards for the cartoons.
Yeah, it's legit. Icebox.com did it.
Okay. I don't know what icebox.com is. Anyway, no, I figured this probably went without saying, but the claim that I lost my leg from the announcement video was entirely fallacious. Nothing of the sort happened. Anyway, here's Yello Dello stuff.
I went to film school, Mike, so I need to make storyboards that are really bad drawings of our characters.
Well, is this kind of what inspired you to make the cartoon look all crazy? Was the storyboard drawings?
Well, because you told me I should do that. I was just drawing them really quickly.
Was it my fault?
No. Wait, fault?
So you were drawing the storyboards quickly, and I liked them better the way they looked there than
like that.
like
picture.
that. Yeah, that's
Look,
great.
I keep getting Coach Z's hat wrong. I make it on the top instead of down low like it really is.
So this music that you can hear in the background is pretty much the Pitfall 2 music.
Yeah, a chunk of it.
Just a chunk of it. Or at least it's how I remember it.
Look, see, he's floating there, and you were like, wait, that's not how you're going to do it? I think I just started to make the cartoon, and you were like, you're not going to make it that spastic style? And I said, okay. Look at this. Look at that drawing. Look at how pointless that is. You can barely see what's going on in that drawing.
What? It
Why did
looks
I bother?
exactly like what we made.
Yeah, I guess.
And that drawing of Homestar's body and legs,
Yeah,
that's
that
very
was-
accurate.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do storyboards more often.
Yeah, but then we'd have to draw them really well, or all our cartoons will end up looking like the Yello Dello.
Oh, Steve Irwin.
Dear Strongbad, I'm sad. Look at that pimp hat that Homestar's wearing. It's supposed to be one of those Aussie hats, but it ends up looking like a Superfly hat.
What do you think the last cartoon we did storyboards on was?
I don't know. We drew storyboards for that, not the 150th email.
Yeah.
149.5. I don't know, Homestar. It looks awfully dangerous.
I guess you didn't finish.
It just kind of stops there. All right. So
Dangerous.
I don't know what.
It looks awfully dangerous.
I don't know what the voice there was. There's a thing I don't have for the DVD content here because I couldn't find a video for it. Apparently there's like a deleted scene from the storyboards of doing a Michael Stipe impression for Strong Sad, and it's like 5 seconds long. I think we're okay on skipping that one out, but yeah, that was a thing I missed. So here's something I've never seen before. This is the Blue Laserdisc Challenge. I believe this was like an actual game you could play, like a DVD game, but because I don't have it, we'll just be watching this playthrough of it, and hope that it covers most of the stuff that's in it.
Cheat Commandos Blue Laserdisc Challenge. Take control of Blue Laser Commander by mashing left or right on your Laserdisc remote when you see this flashing style. But act fast. The Cheat Commandos are hot on your trail. It'll take quick wits, lightning reflexes, and more quarters than you or your zit-faced friends could possibly have. In your zit-faced pockets.
At last, I can relax in my ancient secret summer temple getaway! Bonus! My pizza's here!
Sorry, Blue Laser. The only za you'll be eating is a deep dish justice pie with extra sausage and sun-dried freedom.
Wait, does that mean you're giving me freedom?
Get him, boys!
Okay, so I guess we're seeing the, oh. Okay, so yeah, it looks like we're seeing what happens if you do nothing, if you choose the wrong option, or if you choose the right one. I'm glad they included all of it.
How convenient!
Why? Okay. Why was it electrified, though?
Why did I put so many booby traps in my own summer getaway?
Not really a whole lot to take away from this one, I guess. I like how the death every time if you stay around is just that exact same animation. That's good. And yeah, this looks very much like Dragon's Lair.
Your ancient temple sure looks Mayan. I'm about to send some missiles flying.
So do we just die at the end no matter what? What was the right move there?
Your pizza's arrived, sir.
Vengeance at last!
Next state-of-the-art Laserdisc game, Blue Laser! Next state-of-the-art Laserdisc game! Buy all our playsets and toys!
Well, that was a thing. Yeah, it's oddly good quality on this. It's really weird that, like, all the other DVD stuff is usually kind of crusty. This is uploaded... Oh. Well, that's why it's just on that official HomestarRunner.com. I didn't realize that. Okay. I guess that explains it. But yeah, okay, that was a thing. Next up, we've got Halloween Awards Show, which explains itself at the beginning, so I will take the time to explain it myself. Awkward silence. Okay.
We now return to the second annual Homestar Halloween Awards. Please welcome the King of Town.
Well, since I'm presenting the award for Best Costume, I guess we know who got the least amount of votes. Oh, my life is a joke. Anyways, the nominees for Best Costume are Marzipan as Joey Ramone.
What? That was you?
Homestar Runner as the greatest American hero.
What? That was me?
And Strong Bad as Carmen Sandiego.
It's in the bag, boys.
And the award for Best Costume goes to Strong Bad as Carmen Sandiego.
Oh, yes! In your face, Homestar! Oh, guess who won? I won the game! Da-da-da! Ba-ba-da-da-da! I won the game tonight at the awards ceremony. Oh, yeah!
What the heck was that?
First, I want to thank the cheat for helping me to cheat. We did it, little buddy. And I want to thank my agent, Bobs, my producer, my director, Bobs, and of course, my super hot girlfriend, who just recently got sucked into a wormhole, so she's probably in some other dimension right now. I did it for you, baby. I'm out. Peace, love.
It's okay, Homestar. I liked your costume the best.
Shh! I think I'm about to win.
All right. I believe so the beginning here says, like, they worked on this, and then they kind of abandoned it, and they just finished it a few days ago. And this was from a DVD that was released in 2006. So, I think I know the point at which they went back and finished it, and it was the point between these two scenes. Here we have,
Oh, guess who won? I won the game! Da-da-da!
Because there's the old Hispanic strong bad voice, and then here's the kind of high-pitched one.
Thank the cheat for helping me to cheat. We did it, little buddy. And I won.
I don't know. Maybe it seems pretty kind of a stark contrast there, at least to me. But anyways, last thing for the DVD here, we've got Flash's 10th birthday. Yeah, there's a lot of like conventions and interviews and stuff like that that are kind of going on behind the scenes that I'm not covering. It's only when they do something unique like this.
Surprise! Happy birthday, Flash 5! And to a lesser extent, 6, 7, and 8! Oh, Flash 5. We've been through it all together. Except when I needed to embed video. Where's the align panel? Where's the align panel? Align panel, get over here! Get over here, you little scuppernog! Align panel, do you remember that time when you and I were... Oh! That's what I'm talking about! Align left edge! Now space me out all equally. To the stage, to the stage. I like it, I like it! Oh man, who invited those pretentious guys? Shouldn't you be at a developer conference somewheres? Yeah, say hi to Target for me. Alright, Flash 5. I got you a little something.
Happy days reunion, Photoshop.
That is not what I got you. Hoo-yah!
Ooh, shape tween.
Happy freaking Flash Day!
I could not tell what was written on Homestar's little sign there. Let me look at the transcript here real quick. Real quick, I say, and then the wiki takes longer than 2 seconds to open, which is completely unacceptable. Let's see. It does not mention. Unless I'm just overlooking it. Okay. Oh well. So, that was the last of the stuff for everything else too. So, the next DVD is going to be Strong Bed Email 5, which came out June 2007. And as always, we're going to start out with the unnecessary FBI opening. This one also has some menu stuff, so it's, I guess, has slightly more of a point. That is a really weird looking 3D Homestar.
Everybody, la dee dee yo.
Everybody, la dee da da. Oh man, it took so freaking long my screensaver turned on. Oh, a fairly disgruntled cackle demon.
Yeah, I like the Where's an Egg disc. We're actually going to be looking at something else from Where's an Egg once I get done with the DVD stuff. Alright, so here's the next DVD exclusive email. This one is Accent, and it brings up a point that I complain about a lot, including just a few minutes ago. Also, the quality already looks really crusty.
Robot jokes, robot jokes. There are no robot jokes in this email. Dear Strongbad, what happened to that Mexican accent you used to have? It made you sound very exotic and hot. Yours truly, Joy, Mesa, Arizona. Oh yeah? Well, Mesa thinks you need to stop on talking like that right now. What do you mean what happened to my accent? I've still got it and it's still awesome. I mean, isn't it? Let's do some research. Here's my accent a few years ago.
Do you take off your face and hands before you go to bed?
Here's my accent a few seconds ago. Here's my accent a few years ago. Oh. Maybe it has changed a little bit. But that's only because I've gotten more worldly and streetwise, right? It's still what makes me so devilishly charming.
I don't know, Strongbad. According to my projections, at the rate your accent is changing now, in 5 years you'll sound like this.
Oh, hey all of you guys. I'm a Strongbad. Holy crap, I am so great. Ah! All my gruff charms and gravelly demeanors! Gone! I gotta save my weird accent! Wait, I'm gonna have a floating computer in 5 years?
Yeah, that's not true. Okay, so yeah, this was '07. In 5 years, let's see. This was April of 2012. I'm pretty sure that was during the hiatus. Yeah, okay. Strong Bad was sitting in a duffel bag at that point.
Worry, I've called in a specialist.
Hey there, Springboard! I'm here to help you with your accent!
Oh boy, this is gonna be good.
First, we gotta figure out what makes your accent unique, and then exaggerate the behoozits out of it.
My accent has behoozits?
Okay, go!
Competition.
Ow! You better try it again, or I'ma have him start working the kidneys.
Competition! Competition!
Okay, let's say the Homestar Runner just threw up all over your latest caper. So you give him one of these.
Religious corn?
Nah, it's a holy crop.
Holy crap!
Yeah, no, yeah.
Courtesy, are you sure rubbing sandpaper on my throat is really necessary?
Oh, absolutely. Of course, you won't be able to eat salad foods for a few months, but at least no one will bug you about your accent.
Competition.
Hey, you've come a long way, Strongbow. Your accent's as fit as a wagon full of florpjacks. Now get in there and end this female.
Okay, all you idiots. I don't want to hear another freaking word about my accent. You got that? So until next time, holy crap!
Next week on Strong Bad Email.
Something, Larry. Holy crap! Ah! Competition!
Yeah, that was a pretty good one. I knew Coach Z had a fairly major role in this one. I don't know if I've ever actually watched it all the way through, though. A lot of this stuff I kind of read about on the wiki back in the day, but then usually never got around to actually seeing it. Pretty good stuff. Alright, the next thing on here is something that we're not going to watch. A, because I couldn't find a video of it, and B, because we don't need to. It's just a compilation of all the email intros from 101 to 160. I think we can do without that. However, we are going to watch this one, despite its uselessness.
Here's the deal. We took the first second from email number 1.
The second from email number 2.
The third second from email number 3.
And so on. All the way up to email
160 and stitched them all together to
make this train rock.
Enjoy. What about me?
Oh, wait. Check my Dear Strong Bad, to have the bestest, I can't help but realize the you. I'm talking about your old credit card now, bad, great looking girl. But you know, there's the you rule. Close the book and like some kind of tape. Do you have a secret? Never mind the bollocks. So there's Philo D. Half as awesome as. Look at how great.
20.
Oh, like, stop. It took me a little. Anyway, coolest flag you ever. Stand.
Why was there just blackness?
Yes. So you got that? You know, it's a baby. Egg. Doom, doom. Sit on it when I get those ones and invite a. Tape kinda cool. You're gonna need.
Let's start looking.
Routine. That ain't funny. Same way. Ask it to me. He's not even that good. Light some smoke about your childhood. Give me a little something. Which is my problem.
You agree.
To slip him some drugs. Oh, I know. Ooh, and then.
I can see.
Oh, this is the one where.
Hey, the ball at the top.
Hey, whoever. Hey. So.
Use of light and. Oh,
Every definitely one for it.
And.
Remember a young strong.
Stop. Old Hardy's here.
Straight here goes the wood.
Like me. What ridiculous nations. No game. It's adorable.
And I said
13 songs. Back down to freak. Alright, they're not eating it. And the worst song I ever heard.
Your new partner.
Cool. That'll be Denny. Then there's Living Reader. Gaping plot hole.
old wigging it.
Where are you guys?
Hey.
See, Fangly. What's the leg? Pictures with the star. Or make puke the king of mine.
To Mitch.
You wear. Nope. Go ahead, the cheat. Look, if you're... Don't you know?
My eyes.
Clutching a milk stench.
Wear shorts.
Oh, hey.
And...
Got to you two alone. And their homestical ore beneath you. Oh, of years. It's
howling and pooping all...
some retribution.
Tweet it to hill. Get up
The crisp and the Cree Hulk.
There, Brett. See what we can
Dial. Guys know the drill.
Do you want to cut?
just that.
I'm...
Brick. Campbell. What about...
Okay. That definitely had some moments. I think the part that made me laugh the hardest was the autobiography. I think it was just like, slipped him some drugs. Some really good out of context stuff in here. What was the one that was just blackness for a second? I don't really want to spend too much time going back and looking at that again, but oof. All right, that was an experience. Oh, yeah, I liked the solid second of Scarf Girl too. That was good.
Ore beneath you.
All right. Let's see. Here we got Space Program Alternate Take. My favorite email.
How's the Yuletide reactor holding up, Strap? Great planets. Now let's have a no meh on our pre-launch checklist. Vinegar, baking soda, fuel supply. Crustless pieces of balled up white bread. Orbs of space food. Precious $15 cargo. What? No meh? What happened to our $15? You spent it on a sound effects CD? How's that gonna help us get into space? Whoa, those are awesome. Who needs $1 million when we can listen to Squeaky Water Pump whenever we want?
So, I wonder if they just kind of scripted it that way and then ditched it and then animated it later, or what happened with that. Because with the like deleted scene DVD for the From Work email, I imagine they probably just made that entire thing up later on. But either way, this was serviceable. I didn't really like the original email, so I can't really say which was better, but alright. Yeah, we're just going to ignore Mr. Poofers. And once again, I couldn't find a video for this last thing. This one is referred to on the wiki as just alternate universe video. It's basically just a single outtake. It was, the song from the alternate universe email. It's just,
Oh, I did a best tonight. Can you run around so great?
Which is a good line. I would like to hear it in the actual voice, but I think we're okay on that one. So, let's see. Next up, we got Everything Else 3. Only a couple things on this. Starting with everyone's favorite, FBI screen. Was that it? Okay. And that was the whole video. Good. Alright, so here's the Limousine Advantage. I've seen this one pop up in recommended videos like 1,000,000 times. I've never watched it. I know the very bare basics of what this is supposed to be like, so this will be a totally new experience for me, though.
Remember those guys in that bad limousine? Well, they turned their tour bus into a space machine, but they're still Limousine.
We're still Limousine!
But they're in space!
But we're in space?
I'm afraid I've got some bad news, boys. We've been relegated to DVD bonus content.
FAO Chimendez. Okay.
It's quite exciting, this computer magic.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news, boys. If we don't find a new opening act, our show here at the Glen Burnie Space Arena will be canceled.
Hey guys, I think I found our new opening act!
The luscious ladies from Advantage!
That was fast.
Hey guys. Thanks for letting us open for you.
An all-girl metal band?
Patty! You ladies better get on stage. The crowd's getting restless. They've stopped throwing bottles and started throwing meteors.
See you guys after the show.
Are you sure about this, Larry?
Yeah, come on, guys! These chicks are totally hot! And I think they can play their instruments! Let's go check out their set!
Okay, but if their guitarist is better than me, there's no way I'm making out with her.
It's a galactic space hippo spider.
It must have kidnapped Advantage!
We've got to go after him.
To the space machine!
Hugging and loving and living by the minute. Hugging and loving and living by the minute. Carburetor, my fishnet hose will see you later. In the race of love, you know I'm gonna win it. I'm hugging and I'm loving and I'm living by the minute. Hugging and I'm loving and I'm living by the minute. Hugging and I'm loving and I'm living by the minute.
This seems like too much production for this cartoon, honestly.
Advantage! Are you alright?
Where were you guys?
We were just doing our makeup.
Tawny needed more hairspray.
Patty!
But what about the galactic space hippo spider?
Isn't that just one of your stage props?
Yeah, Larry. You battle it on stage every night during your encore.
Oh, that galactic space hippo spider!
And another thing, Larry, our band is called Advantage, not Avantage.
Advantage? I thought you ladies were from the French Nebula!
No, we're from Jersey.
Patty!
Oh, I am so making out with her.
Oh, kids, it looks like we learned our lesson about all-girl metal bands from the lovely ladies of Advantage!
It's Advantage?
Advantage! We'll see you next time on Cable Access! Or maybe we'll just come by your house! I need some throat coat!
Well, that was something. So a lot of people in the chat were just like, okay, who did they get to voice these people? I'm looking at the wiki. It looks like one of them is Missy. Then we have Jackie Chapman, who is Matt's wife, Karen Wagner, their sister, and Dana Swanson. And let's see, they are... Okay, apparently she is the voice of Sarah in all caps on Toonami and provided bit roles in Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Okay, now I'm slightly curious. I don't know about the Toonami thing, but all right. But yeah, that was interesting. I do like the animated Limousine stuff because it's very stupid, and this was it did not disappoint in that regard. All right, last thing on this DVD, because there's only like 2 things on it. This is Where's the Cheat? Not to be confused with Where's the Cheat? We've seen the title screen of this one as an Easter egg that kind of cracked me up when it popped up the other day. Here's another DVD game. I don't know what to expect with this one. Okay. Are we gonna do something? Hold on, is this meant to be played with annotations? Okay, yeah, this is supposed to have annotations, so I think we're gonna get a lot of dead air in this one. I might have to skip through and see what we're getting from this. This one might not be, yeah, this might be one we have to skip. Doesn't look like there's really too much to be seen here. You got a big knife. Oh, here's the adventure duck. Could find a YouTube annotations archive and see if this one got saved. I don't think it's really worth the effort. I think we're fine. Hold on.
I'm a long-standing munch date.
His Homstar just there as like an Easter egg. Okay, well, that was inexplicable. So, moving right along. So that one was, this DVD was from November 07. Today's stream we were going to be doing all of 2008. So we're skipping ahead slightly for this one, but it's the 6th Strong Bad email was released November of 08, and there's only one bonus thing on it, so I figure we might as well just clump it in with the rest here. It's not like the order really matters. And no, this is not the bonus thing.
Oh, thanks. This'll really lower your grandson's GPA.
Oh, Card Gauge. You are my hero. Okay, so here's the last of the DVD exclusive emails, comic book movie. I have seen this one, I think only once, and I remember it being frighteningly accurate.
We love emails, and girls love us. Now let me check my email, 'cause it's gathering dust. Greetings from a kindred soul. Kindred soul? Sound like a religious metal band. You know, the kind that try and offset their religiousness with evil fonts and drippy graphics.
The loudest one!
Now that all these comic books are being made into movies, will we see a Strong Bad Man movie? How will it be different from the comic? Peace out, Clan. No way, Clan. I've seen what they do to comic books in those movies, and it is not pretty. What you should be asking is, in what one or two small ways will it be the same as the comic? They shouldn't even call them comic book movies. They should call them the name of a comic book movies. Because that's usually the only thing they get right. Watch as I throw cannon to the wind and butcher our favorite muscled-up strong bad in that old-fashioned Hollywood way. First, let's go straight for the costume in a move I like to call Leather Quest 2000. People may buy that our character has radioactive powers or is from another planet, but a colorful spandex costume? Are you crazy? No audience will accept that. Nope, it's one color, head-to-toe leather for our hero. It just makes practical sense for someone who's going to be jumping off rooftops and doing a bunch of martial arts all the time. Oh, and then the mask. No actor's gonna let you put a mask over their beautiful face for an entire movie. No, not enough. Little more. There! Now comes the important part of comic book movie pre-production called screwing up the casting. Instead of casting someone appropriate in the role, like Lan Handermanic, that's not a real actor or anything, I just like the sound of Lan Handermanic is Strong Bad Man. No, instead they cast someone totally inappropriate like Blind Strong Badman. Shut up, you. Let's hear your best. Steiny, get me a Danish. Shiny, throw me that donut. Perfect, you're hired. Once the main character is totally ruined, it's time to move on to the supporting cast. pick one character to be entirely CG rendered when makeup, puppets, or models would clearly be way more convincing. In this case, let's pick the cheat. Why make a really cool costume that we can shoot and light well when we can spend way more money getting someone to make a boneless, dead-eyed, constantly wiggling CG monstrosity? That's what's gonna make me believe in your digital pile when it's flopping around on the silver screen. Then you just write down all the best story elements from the comics on some note cards, throw them up in the air, and randomly pick like 10 of them to paste willy-nilly into a paper-thin plot with more holes in it than Halle Berry's Catwoman costume. Now quick, rush into DVD before people realize it totally sucks! And don't forget the horrible video game version that tries to undo some of the damage you've done to the source material. Hurry! Phew! Dodged a bullet there. We almost made a good comic book movie. This summer, pre-out!
I'm seeing chat saying that, like, this one didn't age well because, like, comic book movies actually became better in recent years, but, either way, this is still, definitely accurate for the ones from this era, at least. I definitely like the, horrible The Cheat monstrosity. We gotta watch this again.
Way more money getting someone to make a boneless, dead-eyed, constantly
It's so horrible.
CG monstrosity.
But anyway. That pretty much wraps up all the DVD stuff. I covered everything that I could, obviously, other than just, like, menu stuff and, like, the few little outtake videos that I couldn't find, that sort of stuff. Nothing too major. There's technically 2 other DVDs, but I'm not too worried about them, really. There's one that's, like, the Strong Bad, like, 50 best emails. Let me find that one. I don't actually remember the name of it. Let's see, is Speedmail's 50 Greatest Hits. We'll just look at this real quick. I figure I might as well, just for the sake of being complete. So, that's a real good image there. It's nothing unique, it's just the 50, I think it's 55, actually. Yeah, there's, like, 5 bonus ones. Just 55 emails that are kind of considered, like, the best ones. They don't have any, like, add-ons other than what they originally had. There's a introduction, I guess, which I could probably attempt to find, but I'm not really too worried about it. You know what? Let's take one very small attempt at this. Let's see. It's Speedmail Greatest Hits intro. Yes, just what I needed. Okay. No, I think we're good. I could probably find it if I looked hard enough, but I'm not too worried about it. Where was the wiki page? So yeah, it just kind of has a selection of different emails in it. And that's about it. Didn't really see any need for that thing to exist. There's also the collector's DVD for Cool Game for Attractive People, which does have some stuff on it, like various trailers and promotional material, but I'm going to be going over that when we actually go through the game. This is all stuff that was just kind of released in other places anyway, or at least most of it was. There's one that's kind of like a convention type of thing. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up DVD stuff, so let's go ahead and get back to the website, I guess.